Hi there, it's Dr. Paulette Sherman coming to you today to announce some exciting news. Facebook dating just launched on Thursday. I even didn't expect it, and I've been writing a book on Facebook dating for a while. And it's really exciting news as a dating coach and a psychologist, because I know for many, many years I've been hearing singles in my office and also in my columns and things complaining about the state of online dating and all the problems that they're having with it. And so what Facebook did is they did a survey to find out what people were dissatisfied with and how they could help them and how they could make their platform different from the other dating apps. And so what they've done is they've created a platform that's very mindful, that takes into consideration what singles really want and need. And so today I'm just going to talk about 12 advantages that Facebook dating platform can have for your love life. Are you ready? Number 1, Facebook has a context of you using their platform for consideration rather than impulse. So on a lot of the apps like Tinder or different ones, you're swiping, you're pretty much just responding on impulse to people's pictures, and it's very surface. And a lot of the communication is very sexual in nature or very impulsive and based on flings. And so they didn't want that. They wanted more meaningful relationships over time. And what did they do in order to create that? Well, here are a few things in this overview. One is that you have to scroll down through the whole profile of the person, not just the pictures, including the text and all the questions, in order to write them or say that you're interested or not interested. So you're already looking at the whole person this way. Number 2, privacy. Facebook was really concerned, based on all their privacy debacles that they've had so far, about people feeling as though their information is getting out in ways that they do not want. And so what they've done is to really make opt-in features so that it starts out being very private and can unfold as you get to know somebody or in a way that you're comfortable. And so what that means is that in the beginning, they're only going to match you with people based on shared interests or certain things that you have in common. It will not be your friends. It will be a totally separate app from your Facebook profile, so your friends and your family will not know that you are dating. And you do have an option to either say that you want to be matched with friends of friends or with strangers, or both. So that's up to you. So you don't have to worry about that. Also with privacy, they'll just use your first name, and you can also opt proactively to block certain people. So if you want to block an ex from even seeing that you're on there, or certain people and specifically, you may do that. Also with privacy, if somebody is harassing you and you don't like that, or they're being a little bit rude or crude, you can immediately block them, and there are rules of conduct, so that's really helpful as well. And in terms of safety, Facebook really wants you to feel safe. So again, when someone's harassing you and you block them, that's it. They're not allowed to contact you anymore. Also, they have a trustworthy scale where they look at how people have behaved over time and flag them. And there's a place that you can report to, which is good, to let them know that you're being bothered. Also, they've even invented a location feature, which I think is pretty cool, so that when you're going on dates, you can let a family member or friend know where you are, and that way you'll be safer. Another complaint I often get as a dating coach is that dating online is so exhausting and that there's app burnout. And so, in fact, I think 10% of daters after 1 month tend to just give up or quit, which is not good. So Facebook invented a feature to address this that's called the pause button. And what you can do is just pause everything so you don't get any new influx of people that you have to respond to. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you can just pause it, but you still have access to your profile. Another feature that I think is pretty cool and old school is called Friends of Friends. And again, you don't have to do this, but sometimes dating apps can feel so impersonal, and you want to feel more like you're dating within a community and people that are like-minded, or people that you kind of know in a way, and that feels nicer and safer. So this Friends of Friends feature is somebody maybe a little removed that you have mutual friends in common, and then it's kind of like a warm lead and you can meet that person. Another feature of this app is that Facebook will match you based on your shared interests. So again, it's not just how cute you are, which really over time does not pan out, based on a longer term relationship. But shared interest is a very important feature long term, and it also gives you a deeper, more meaningful way to start off talking about things and sharing things in common. Facebook has another feature to offer, which is events and groups. And I think this is also really beneficial, because sometimes meeting on an app or virtually can feel very restrictive, But if you're going to a concert or an MS walk or something that you really care about, you have a little peek into who there is going to be single, and you can just go live and kind of meet up with that person, which is very exciting. So it's a nice hybrid of real world dating, old school dating, and meeting online through tech. Another thing that Facebook found from their survey was that people really are crushing on people that they know in their immediate circle or maybe once removed, and they just don't want to stretch our neck out because they don't know if that person is going to feel the same way. So Facebook gave you an added feature, again, totally optional, where you can list 9 people that you have a little crush on or might be interested in, and you list them on your list, and they have their own list. So if you match and you're on their list and they're on your list, boom, you will know. But the great thing about this is if you list them on your list as a secret crush and they don't have a list, or they're not on Facebook dating, or you're not on their list, they will never know. So you are safe. It's not really a big risk. Another feature that Facebook dating has added to kind of make it more 3D than the regular static brief dating profile is that you can start adding Instagram posts and Instagram stories to your profile. And this will kind of spice it up and show you in your real world life, and then you can kind of get a glimpse into how your dates are in their everyday life as well. Another feature is conversation starters, because one complaint I always get from daters is that, what do I talk about, Paulette? How do I start a conversation, especially via messaging, which is so impersonal? So Facebook has thought of that too, and they've come up with some clever, fun, light questions, but that actually can be springboards to deeper conversations. So they really did a lot of the legwork for you, and that'll be a fun feature for you to play with in messaging in the beginning. One of the best things I think about Facebook Dating's platform is that it really is trying to give you options to unveil the person that you're meeting in a larger context. So it doesn't feel so fake, so forced, and the story is actually more evolving over time, both with you and the other person. And one way that you can do that is, I've already talked about Instagram stories, more interactive elements, deeper conversations, and eventually you do have the option, you don't have to unlock your regular Facebook profile. And how is that helpful? Well, you'll be able to glimpse this person in terms of their everyday interactions, what they're doing, who their friends are, who their family is. And that's great information for a date and will really make your relationship more meaningful right off the bat. And lastly, one of the most exciting features is probably Facebook Dating's secret matching algorithm. Now, none of us really know what that is exactly, but I will tell you that they have tons of information on you, and that's probably the scary and the good part, but based on your interests, your likes, your performance over a lifetime. And so this is going to be their secret sauce that other apps do not have, that they will be able to figure out through their data science platform who you really have a lot in common with. And I think that's a really great feature. Plus, this is all free, and you're probably on there already. So that is really, in a nutshell, why I'm so excited about Facebook Dating and this new development for singles, since that is the population that I serve right now. And all of this is just a very little precursor to some of the guidance that I want to give you about how to use Facebook Dating in order to go from first date or even messaging to finding your soulmate. I just launched, in conjunction with Facebook Dating's platform launch, this new book, Facebook Dating from First Date to Soulmate. This is the proof, so it won't have this line, but it is available on Amazon, both in paperback and also in Kindle for under $1. I made it 99 cents just for the first few weeks to make it widely accessible to all. So I would love it if you go pick up this book right now and you read through it. And if you enjoyed it, please email me thing that you learned from my book, and please, please, please write me a review on Amazon. I would truly appreciate it. And I wish you the very best in love and dating. Bye.